got some Simlish. Let's do a simple one. Go to 11:19.
Yeah, originally Will Wright came to us and for some way to make the game interesting and emotional without telling a story. So we, did the classic things like tried musical instruments like Charlie Brown or something when the parents talk going wah 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 wah. Obviously not enough emotional context there. We tried Ukrainian, we tried Navajo, we tried a couple of other things, and we had these two stand-up comic people doing our voice. Basically, they were in just to figure out this problem, and they played a stand-up improv game where they did things. So we kind of built on this old improv game and this Ukrainian Navajo experimentalism to come up with what has become Simlish. Originally we did like a week of recording, just all sorts of emotional ranges. We didn't have any video to record to. It was actually pretty early in the Sims 1 production cycle. And what happened was myself and Kent Jolly, who's the audio director out on Spore now, sat down and cut every little syllable together to what became the Sims 1 Simlish. So things like sul sul and dag dag were never actually said. We actually took sul from one take and sul from another take and put them together and made sul sul, and invented the whole thing as the animation started to develop. So the whole of the original Sims, Simlish language is a combination of these improv actors doing emotion for us and us going, how do we make it work? Sims 2, or later in Sims 1, we got to the point where we could record the video. And then in Sims 2, we pretty much perfected the idea of having the actors recording this way in a variation on this type of technology. And we were able then to focus on the actors and their direction and what they brought to the table in terms of emotion and voice and things like that. So it became more and more meaningful. In Sims 1, you'll notice that there are probably 20 phrases that you hear a lot of times in the original Sims. In Sims 2, there's very little repetition unless we pick a word like Nubu, which will be baby all the time, or there are some probably 30, 40 words, official words in Simlish nowadays. We love you guys because you interpret it for us. Some of our best words have come from fan sites back to us. We didn't realize we had done them, but now we maintain that library. Probably 30 words have made it from Sims 2 to Sims 3. We've added quite a bit of new stuff. Actually, my Sims, Bill actually attempted to write Simlish for all of my Sims, because he does it for all the songs that we do, the Natasha Bedingfields and Lily Allen's and Depeche Mode's and things. Bill's the guy who sits down and writes the lyrics, or translates the lyrics, I think is the correct. Don't want to give him writing credit.
You can call that.
So for My Sims, the original My Sims, we sat down and we actually wrote a lot of the Simlish down for the actors, so we could work with a different line of actors.